Sie war der Star auf der MCM Hannover Comic Con 2017, Summer Glau. Die 35-jährige Schauspielerin hatte ihren Durchbruch Anfang der 2000er Jahre mit der Science-Fiction-Serie Firefly, der Aufbruch der Serenity. Danach spielte sie eine Hauptrolle in der Actionserie Terminator The Sarah Connor Chronicles, kurz Terminator SCC. 2013 und 2014 hatte sie dann eine wiederkehrende Gastrolle in der Superheldenserie Arrow. Ihre Figuren in diesen Serien haben eines gemeinsam: Es sind alles starke Frauen.
How important is it to you as an actress to portray those strong female characters?
I've found that it's best for me to stick with roles that I connect with and that really inspire me, and also that make me feel good about being a woman. And with Isabel, it was interesting because it hadn't been written. They asked me if I'd like to be on the show, and I said yes, of course, assuming that they would want me to do something. They would want me to be doing action. And then when I showed up and I went to my first wardrobe fitting, I was thinking that they must have put me in the wrong room because I had these business suits and the jewelry and the high heels, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is very unusual. But I found it to be a good exercise for me as an actor and pushed me also to grow up a little bit. She was more sophisticated and certainly not vulnerable at all, and so I enjoyed that too. But I'm glad that so far in my career, and I think particularly in science fiction, there are a lot of opportunities for interesting female characters, and I'm very grateful for that. And it means a lot to me when parents come up and say, I like showing my daughters your work because it's very empowering.
Summer Glau hat bisher hauptsächlich in Science-Fiction- und Fantasy-Serien mitgespielt. Sie kann sich aber durchaus auch Rollen in anderen Genres vorstellen.
Is there one thing that you're eager to do in the future?
Well, I'd like to maybe do a musical. I'd love to dance, and just really focus on dance, sort of like I was able to focus on the martial arts. I'd love to do that. And then a part of me, just as an actor, I really love just having scenes where you're sitting and talking. I've done a lot of action and I've loved it, and I've done a lot of science fiction, and that's all great, but it's also it's a really great workout for your mind, just to have scenes where nothing really happens other than conversation and trying to make it interesting and really dive into it. So maybe something like that, and maybe more comedy. I guess there's so many things.
Wir dürfen also gespannt sein, in welchem Genre wir Summer Glau als nächstes sehen.